Hi everyone, again welcome back to my channel Unfinished Curious Mind. Today we would like to discuss on a very important topic, which is understanding C-14 dating in archaeology. Today I welcome you all in this video where the most critical tools in archaeology, which is C-14 dating or radiocarbon dating, this technique has revolutionized our ability to date organic materials from archaeological sites. We will try to cover how it works and its advantages, challenges, and how archaeologists also collect and prepare samples for dating. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how C-14 dating helps us to uncover the secrets of the past. So let's get started. Let's start with the basic, which is introduction to radiocarbon or C-14 dating. So radiocarbon dating was developed by Willard Libby in the year 1940s. He earned a Nobel Prize in chemistry. So this method worked by measuring the amount of C-14, a radioactive isotope of carbon, which is in an organic sample. So all living organisms, as we all aware of the fact that absorb carbon during their lifetime, both carbon C12 and C14. Now, when an organism dies, it stops absorbing carbon and C14 begins to decay at a predictable rate. By measuring the remaining C14 in a sample, scientists can determine how long ago the organism died. Though this makes C14 dating a powerful tool in archaeology, for dating remains up to 50,000 years old. For instance, when an archaeologist excavated a site in Egypt, they used C14 dating on organic material which is found in the tomb. These somehow helped them to confirm that the burial dated back to the New Kingdom period over around 3,000 years ago. Now, we will understand how this dating works. So, how exactly does C14 dating work? As I mentioned, it all starts with the different isotope of carbon. C14 is unstable and decays over time, while C12 remains stable. The key radiocarbon dating is the half-life of C14, which is about 5730. It is a very important, what I am saying, 5730, which is known as half-life. This often comes in the MCQ in various examination. So, now, talking about the half-life, we will understand what it is about. These 5730 years, or half of the C14 in a sample, will have decayed into the nitrogen 14. By measuring the ratio of C14 to C12 in a sample, scientists also can calculate how long it has been since the organism died. Now, this process also involves using machines like AMS. Now, what is AMS? AMS basically accelerator mass spectrometer, which measure the number of C14 atoms in a small sample with incredibly precision. Now let's take an example. Let's consider a real world application. Now imagine an archaeologist find a piece of charcoal in a prehistoric fire pit. Now what happens, by measuring the amount of C14 left in the charcoal, they can estimate when the fire was Last burning. Now, if the C-14 measurement shows that the charcoal is 5000 years old, then they know the site was occupied during that time. Now, talking about the application, radiocarbon dating has had a huge impact on archaeology, allowing us to date a wide range of materials. Archaeologists typically use it to date organic artifacts like wood, bones, shells, even sometimes textiles. One famous example of C-14 dating in archaeology is found uh, one of the famous examples of C-14 dating in archaeology is the Shroud of Turin. Scientists used C-14 dating to test the age of the fabric. Now, the result revealed that the linen used in the shroud was created between 1260 and 1390 CE, which is much later than the time of Jesus, contradicting claims that it was his burial cloth. Now, C-14 dating can also establish like site chronologies by dating layers of occupation. For instance, in the Stonehenge excavation, the radiocarbon dating of animal bones and other organic materials helped archaeologists build a timeline of when the different phases of construction took place. Now, talk, now we will discuss about the accuracy and challenges of C-14 dating. While C-14 dating is incredibly useful, it does comes with some challenges and limitation. Firstly, it requires calibration. The amount of C-14 in the atmosphere is not constant over time, so raw raw radiocarbon dates need to be adjusted. Not only this is also done by comparing C-14 dates with other methods like dendrochronology, which is tree ring dating, which is also an absolute dating, which is a very accurate. There, there is also the issue of combination. In modern carbon contamination, a sample, it can be it can make it seem younger than it is. This also can happen during the excavation, storage, or even during the sample preparation in the lab. Careful handling is crucial to avoid this. The reservoir effect is often the reservoir effect. The reservoir effect is another complication. This happens when organism living in water like fish or shellfish or incorporated old carbon form ancient sources in water, making their C-14 ages appear older than they really are. Now again, if you take an example of this scene in the dating of marine shells, if archaeologists are unaware of the reservoir effect, they might incorrectly estimate a date for the site, believing it's thousands of years older than it is actually is. Advancements in C-14 dating, particularly the development of AMS, means accelerator mass spectrometry, have improved both accuracy and sample size requirement. With AMS, we can date samples as small as few milligrams. Now, making it possible to date even the tiniest artifacts without damaging them. As a technology continues to improve, so does our ability to calibrate radiocarbon dates with other sources like ice cores, ocean sediment, also increasing precisions. This is particularly helpful for dating ancient climates, events, and understanding how they affected human societies. In the future, C-14 dating will remain essential in archaeology, and fields like paleoclimatology, forensic science continue to push our understanding for of the past. Example, with newer technologies, scientists have been able to refine the dating of artifacts from sites like Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, providing a more accurate picture of these monumental sites placed in human prehistory. Now, there are some advantages and disadvantages of C-14 dating. Now, let's look at the pros and cons of using C-14 dating in archaeology. Advantages includes its wide application to date organic materials like wood, bones, and seeds. Its long time range up to 50,000 years allow us to date objects from early human history through more recent times. It also provides high accuracy when properly calibrated and can be non-destructive with modern techniques like AMS, which require very small samples. However, there are disadvantages of C-14 dating only works on organic materials. Uh, so we can't use it for stone tool or metals. It is also limited to about 50,000 years. Beyond that, the remaining C-14 is too minimal to measure accurately. Now, contamination and calibration challenges can also complicate results. The process can be expensive, and especially with AMS. Now, the collection of samples for uh, dating. Finally, if we see, or if we talk about the how the sample are collected for C-14 dating, the most important factor is ensuring that the sample contain organic carbon. Now these includes like wood, charcoal, bones, and shell. When archaeologists collect samples in the field, they take extreme care to prevent contamination by wearing gloves, and sterilizing tools are often used to handle the sample, and it is stored and sealed in containers. Not only this, recording the sample in exact location is also critical to ensure we understand its context within the site. Samples are often carefully stored and transported to the lab, where they are processed for dating. Some materials like marine shells, additional adjustment due to the factors like reservoir effect. Example, during the excavation of Chowkia mounds in Illinois, archaeologists collected charcoal samples from hearths, which is carefully ensured that they could be accurately dated, helping to establish the chronology of the ancient Native American site. Thanks for watching. I hope this video gave you a comprehensive overview of C-14 dating and its importance in archaeology. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more anthropological content, and leave any questions or thoughts in the comments below. I'll try to get back to and try my level best to provide the answers or discuss on certain topics. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, so if you never miss an update. As always, leave your comments and question below. I would love to hear your thoughts and any topics you would like me to cover next. Thank you.